How do you identify journals for publication? And what should your goals be in thinking about these journals? What if the journal is not a top tier journal? Should you still consider it? These are common questions academics struggle with early on in their career. In this video, I'm going to share how you can identify the best journals for your work. Hi everyone, I'm Leigh from teachingacademia.com, and I'm all about giving you the tools you need to navigate academia to make your best impact. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you get new notifications as I put out new videos each week. Right, so this week we have a viewer question from a graduate student who asked the following question. As a grad student, should you aim for the white whale journals or the low-hanging fruit? Okay, so really, what journals should you be publishing in so your academic writing in grad school is a success, right? That's the bigger question there. But also with this about should you aim for white whale journals or the low-hanging fruit, the question we're also really asking here is, do you want to aim for a top tier, what this person is calling a white whale journal, or do you want to aim for a lower tier journal? Here's your answer. And this is always the answer. You want the best, highest tier journal for your publication. Now, sometimes that's not going to be a top tier journal, right? It's not going to be what this person's calling the white whale journal, okay? It's going to be a second tier journal. I publish in second tier journals. Some pieces are they're just appropriate for that, and there's nothing wrong with that, and everybody does it, and we all understand that, okay? Here's what I want to stress with you. Do not sell yourself short. Do not think, I'm just an academic, I'm just a graduate student, I'm just a beginning assistant professor. I don't possibly have what it takes to publish in a top tier journal. Yes, you do. You need the appropriate idea for it or the appropriate research study, right? It could be a research study, it could be an essay, it could be a literature review. But yes, you do have those skills, or you can acquire those skills so that you can publish in a top tier journal. If you have a paper and your advisor tells you, right, or another professor tells you this can go in a top tier journal, don't say no, it can't, right? If somebody with more experience is telling you this is absolutely quality work that can go in a top tier journal, submit it there, right? Or if somebody tells you your idea, right, you haven't written the paper yet, or maybe you have a really initial rough draft. Somebody tells you this idea is great and it could go in a top tier journal. Do not sell yourself short. Take that person's advice seriously, okay? It doesn't mean that if you submit it to a top tier journal, it's going to get accepted. It could get rejected, okay? But there are other also comparable top tier journals out there. And so sometimes you just have to circulate among them before you find it a home, all right? But do not sell yourself short, okay? On the other hand, if or someone with more experience tells you this is really, for a second tier journal, then that's fine. That's just normal, right? We publish in both kinds of journals, okay? So again, you want to submit it to the highest tier journal for your publication. Now, part of this question is, should you aim for the low-hanging fruit? And my interpretation of that is, should you publish in lower tier journals because they are going to be easier to get at, right? So there's two ways to think about it. One is you've got a high quality paper that could go in a much higher ranking journal, but you're afraid, you're intimidated, or it's a lot of effort and time, honestly, because they're going to make you do extensive revisions no matter what. Maybe you don't want to deal with that, so you go for something easier, okay? That's part of it. The other way that I see this is, should you just pump out garbage, right? Can you just write low quality papers, get them into these lower quality journals because it's easier and they'll take it in order to get your numbers up? And the answer to that is no, no, no. Don't do that, okay? So first of all, if you've got a high quality piece, right, that would go in a first or second tier journal, which is really where you should be aiming for most of your work to go. Don't go after a lower quality journal just because it would be easy to get into. You could avoid a bunch of work and you could get a publication credit, okay? And also don't just write poor quality papers for the sake of publishing them in low quality journals for the sake of getting your publication numbers up, because when you are looking for a job or if you are trying to change jobs, committees are going to look at your publication record and we're going to see that you published in some pretty bad journals, okay? If you've got a string of publishing in pretty bad journals, that is not going to help you. One of these, one publication in a top tier journal a publication in a second-tier journal, especially as a grad student, that is worth your time. That is going to show, hey, this person understands the process, they understand how much time this takes, and they have the skills and the chops to do it. So as a grad student, at any point in your academic career, you want the best, highest tier journal for your publication. And you want to always be aiming for first or second tier journals, right? So that's how I think about what journals you should publish in. So your academic writing in grad school and beyond is a big success. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe so you can catch all of my videos. And while you're at it, let me know in the comments how you find time to do this, how you think about publishing in grad school, how you go about selecting journals, etc. And let me know if this video has helped you or if you have any questions about how to move forward with your academic journey.